It's time to get started. Morning, Old Wolfman. Morning, Amen. Hope things are going okay. A lot of latency right now, so I apologize. Duskfade was a little bit more taxing on my system than I expected yesterday, so we're trying to restream through Rumble Studio, so that's why things are delayed a little bit. That's why. But we are streaming directly to Twitch because of Rumble Studio just for some reason doesn't like Twitch and it's hard to connect. I don't know why, but it's weird. So hopefully everything will run smoothly and I won't have to cut out Twitch. Okay. So yeah, we're going to continue with the Duskfade demo. I had a lot of fun with it yesterday. Nice, cool, unique world. Hopefully my controller will connect. I don't know why we're not connecting here. There's always something. Come on, controller. I don't want to have to use my keyboard and mouse. That would be a travesty. Let's see. Try it reconnect again. Aha! Yes. Haha! Take that, Eamon. And it says seen some screenshots of an interview with the devs of Duskfade saying the hero's design was a mix of Sora from Kingdom Hearts and Jim Hawkins from Treasure Planet. Yeah, Treasure Planet. That's another movie. I see it now. Jim Hawkins and Sora. Definitely there. Yeah, this game took inspiration from a lot of things. Very Disney-esque. Mommy, I'm scared. What's happening? Where's Daddy? I don't know, Misty. Don't be afraid. It's okay. Your father's activating their project. Nothing goes wrong. Oh, something definitely went wrong. Aww. PC mouse and keyboard master race. So that I can bat it right back at him. Eee. Oh, can I get down there? Yes. Secrets. Ancient coin. It doesn't seem like it can be traded, but it might be valuable to somebody. Interesting. Ooh, there's another cog over there. Oops. So yes, this will be my last stream for about a week and a half. As I said yesterday, tomorrow I gotta take off. I need to get on the ball with producing short content. So if you want more J Bongo the next couple weeks, definitely check out my shorts channel. You'll get shorts from the past few episodes and some last episodes, some reruns. But yes, this will be the last stream for 2.5 weeks, and then I'll come back. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere, just going on a nice little family vacation. It's been a while since I've been on a family vacation. Eamon, you keep suggesting Pal World. At this point, I'm thinking do I just bite the bullet and play Pal World, or do I just refuse to play Pal World because you keep suggesting it? I'm growing a little bit of oppositional defiance in me for some strange reason. We'll see how long I can go without playing Pal World. What do you think? You're missing places. Place not knowing is the hardest part. If I had to guess, it's a pair of wings. That way you can fly high up and brush the clouds. That'd be very impressive, but I'm not totally convinced. It's her heart. She needs a clockwork heart. There's just something about the it's so funny. It's something about the steampunk genre that I feel like it just resonates with a lot of people. It's both future and ancient tech kind of mixed together. So you get the best of both worlds when it comes to sci-fi. You get the ancient, quote-unquote, ancient technology of steamworks, but you get the sci-fi technology of like alchemy and quote-unquote future tech with steamwork stuff. It's just interesting how it became such a popular kind of genre or thematic what I'm trying to say, artistic take on things. Of course, my son, this is the Temple of Time itself. Oh, the Temple of Time! This is part of the Zelda universe. This is where the Temple of Time gets its origins. As such, we have its protection. I'm not doubting you, but we've already lost so many people to the earthquakes. The master clockmakers and time itself will not let us be harmed. You must put your trust in them. This is very Bioshocky. Another steampunk, futuristic type setting that everybody loved. Very Bioshock way of communicating exposition. You find like little recordings or sayings and whatnot. Excuse me. Whew. I think they're contrarians to some extent. That said, Power of Hits on, that's their 1.0 on July 10th, just in time for your return. Wait, I thought Power World was already out. That's why everything was such a big fuss about it. Could totally be your forever game, but you just set up a custom server and let your fans play with you.
Let's do this.
Maybe. Maybe. I'm not ruling it out just yet. A little bit of a nitpick here. It'd be nice if when I do select when I do my Z targeting, my L targeting, another game mechanic that has not changed since Ocarina of Time. Be nice if there was a bit more of a notification or something. I don't know. The little arrow is nice and the camera shift is nice, but I recall when I first did it in this game that I was wondering if there was if it actually worked. You know, like in Ocarina of Time, when you Z target something, it goes zoom. It makes that sound effect to let you know, like, hey, you're targeted on the sky. Again, not a big deal, isn't it? This is awful. The sky is torn. The time has gone mad. May the master clockmakers help us. Don't forget about the ink monsters popping up and wrecking everything. You're really good at calming people down. So the clockmaster's human, and the Cloudies just happen to live there? Is that what I'm thinking? I like these bells. Nice little function. Kind of cool. Eamon says, the side note, the classification of Bioshock as steampunk is debated, with many arguing it's actually diesel punk or Art Deco due to its 1940s, 50s setting and lack of steam powered technology. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess there would have to be steampunk technology in a steampunk setting. But I think the idea is steampunk is more of an artistic aesthetic, not necessarily a functional aesthetic. Like when you go to a website and the website has a steampunk theme to it, it's basically how it looks, not necessarily how how the buttons are understood to function. You know, I would argue Bioshock Infinite has the steampunk look to it, even if it's not steam powered stuff in the lore. That's what I'm trying to say. Basically, everyone else is wrong and I'm right.
What's this?
A key sword lock. I got 200 things. I gotta find a guy to spend those on. And ironically, I feel like steampunk is more of a, like when you picture steampunk, you picture like a robot with a top hat and a monocle. You know, that kind of thing, where it's the early, I don't know, 1920s and 30s, kind of like high-class society with steampunk machines and people in tuxedos and coattails, that kind of stuff. But when you picture cyberpunk, it's like dystopia cyberpunk. Like, technology has not really helped out humanity. It's just at a point where things are run down, but still cyberpunk. Like cyberpunk. The game, I mean. Upgrade gear. There's special gear to upgrade your equipment. What is Bioshock Infinite? A mod? I've only heard of the original game. There are no sequels. Which goes back to my discussion yesterday, or was it 2 days ago, when I was playing Twilight Princess, on how new entries in a series can tarnish the whole series, because you can't talk about one without thinking about the other. Bioshock Infinite was okay. You know, it had a nice... I thought the story twist was decent. Didn't make any sense the more you thought about it, but you know. I never played Bioshock 2, though. Traveler, you always pop up where I least expect you. What are you doing? Oh, just when I wanted to spend money. Oh, I like this guy. He's my favorite NPC, I think. Multiverse, yes, I agree. Multiverse is bad, for sure. I'm just saying, the gameplay was decent-ish. And it worked with what it had. And the idea of constants and variables I find quite fascinating. With regards to reality. I'm just saying, from a story perspective, it was thought-provoking enough for me. I didn't pay attention to what that guy said. What did he say? Oh, is this a warp point? Oh, yes, good. Oh, wow. Let's go back and spend some money. No wish fulfillment for you. Alright, buddy. Let's see what goods you got. A miniaturo clock hand. Oh, cool. Combos. Performs a piercing attack after a roll. That's it? That's all? No. Oh, no, wait. There's more. Oh, that's it. Yeah. That's all I can buy. Well. Oh, cool. Yeah, there we go. Boom. It's one of the it's one of the reasons. Wait, what's one of the reasons you have zero interest in playing The Witcher 4? Oh, excuse me, sorry. Did YouTube censor out one of your messages? I need an upgrade for my blade. My key blade, my sword key. It's not a key blade, it's a blade key. What are you doing here, Claude? Tired already? Never. Just taking a moment to admire the tower. Admire it. The thing shattered time and my sister's trapped inside. There's nothing to admire. How unfortunate, how strange that tower looks like something built by the clockmakers. Not one in this age should be able to create something like that. So we all thought. Well, where's possible? It's probably the sister. There are monsters everywhere who shouldn't be here. I was taking shelter inside my beautiful castle, but well, I had to come outside. There's repairs. You live in a castle? That's pretty cool. I might be able to sneak inside. You need just to bring anything? No. Don't read my diary. We're definitely gonna read his diary. Any secrets? Hey, Tim. Good morning. Oh, okay, hang on. So when I asked Damon why he didn't want to play Witcher 4, and it's because Ciri has wish fulfillment multiverse powers. She'll be retconning so much lore that CD Projekt Red are releasing a DLC for Witcher 3 to help players accept the BS. Wait, I have not heard anything about this. I knew that Ciri could slip in and out of different realities, but I didn't know that she had wish fulfillment. Is that something that was established in the original Witcher? And in any of the original trilogy?
Good job, Cuckoo.
I like the fall aesthetic. Fall's my favorite season, which we don't get down here in Texas, which is really sad. But I appreciate it here. Looks like autumn. 1 second. Everything's going well. I just want to make sure I can keep track of things. Okay. Rumble says we got about 18 people watching. Not quite breaking down from where for a couple of the couple of streams. So if this is your first time watching, thank you for tuning in, everybody. You can view me on a lot of places: Rumble, X, YouTube. Where else? Kick, Twitch. And of course I got my shorts going up on Instagram, YouTube, and X, and TikTok, and pretty much all the places. So thanks for tuning in. Bolt is blocked. We need to get out of here soon, or we'll be trapped like the people in the temple. May the masters protect us. We're on our own road. We have to protect ourselves. Help me find another way through. Oh, it's Misty and Mommy. Oh. I know it's just exposition, but that's one of those that's one of those parent protecting a child thing where if I think about it too much as a parent who wants to protect his children, it's like, oh, I hope I'm never in a situation where I have to like evacuate my kids to protect them. That just seems terrible. Doing good. Pestering Bongo and looking up some new tech for Blender. Maybe we'll play Power World eventually. So wait, answer my question. Did Ciri's wish fulfillment powers? I don't recall that in the first couple Witcher games. Time travel and multiverse theory, again, overall I agree with you, Eamon. In storytelling, it is interesting. It gets people thinking, but ultimately, when it's used the wrong way, it can be really, really lazy ways out for when writers kind of back themselves into a corner and want to just have an explanation for anything they want to do, regardless of if it actually fits with the story. You know. The Witcher 4 is going to run into the exact same problem that God of War La Fey is running into. On a very basic level, people like Geralt, and they're not going to get to play as Geralt. You know, Ciri's more popular than La Fey for sure, but people like Geralt. I don't care if it makes sense with the story. I don't care if CD Projekt Red has been setting it up in the story. That's beside the point. The whole point is people like popular characters, and when they don't get to play as those popular characters, it rubs them the wrong way. That's it. It's very basic. It's nothing against Ciri. They did set it up at the end of Witcher 3. I totally understand that, and it makes sense with the story. But people like Geralt. So Eamon says, yeah, Ciri will be a Witcher in the new game. Something I'm told that makes zero sense because Witcher powers would get in the way of her own far more powerful powers. More powerful powers. She's also on record going CD. Oh yeah. Yeah, she was in a Easter egg in Cyberpunk. Which is fine. That you know, kind of adds to the universe. But I think it was such a small cameo that I think it has really no bearing on this either universe. But yeah, I know that she has like the Witcher cat eyes, which caused some kerfuffle among the fan base because apparently that would mean she went through the trial, which apparently only young boys go through in the Witcher universe. But you know, I've only ever read the first Witcher book. I haven't read any of the others, so I'm not up on my Witcher lore. Tim says, along those same lines, did the latest TV season of The Witcher do as well as the previous ones with the new actor in the lead role? No, it didn't do as well, but not because of, was it Chris Hemsworth? I mean, the problem, it's, man, that's a whole nother can of worms. The problem with the Witcher TV show is that it was trying to have its cake and eat it too when it comes to being a show for the fans, but also the fans of the Witcher IP, and also draw in new people. And it just completely changed everything. It was very clear that the writers of the show didn't actually like the story of The Witcher, so they just changed everything. Which is why eventually... who was it? Why am I blanking on his name? The guy who played Superman. Why? Shoot. He's like super famous. Anyway, he eventually left the show, I think, due to conflicts with the writers of the show. Liam Hemsworth, thank you. Not the guy who plays Superman. See, like when I hit the L button to target it, it would be nice if it would go like wong, or some sound effect with the reticle a bit. The reticle needs to pop out a bit more. It kind of can get blocked out in the background. That's what I mean when I'm talking about the Z targeting thing. Again, it's just a nitpick. It's not ruining my gameplay experience. Henry Cavill, thank you. I swear, I feel like I'm at least 10% dumber when I stream and talk about things at the same time. Which, if, you know, kind of bringing it back to what we're actually doing here, if you want to tell a different story from in an IP and want to completely disregard where that IP came from and what the themes are and what the characters are, just take a risk and make something new. You know, that's really what you have to do. If you're not going to respect the original story and the original themes and the original characters, just make something new. It's a bit more of a risk, and I know studios don't like to do that because it's not guaranteed money and they don't have a guaranteed fan base, but it's, I think, artistically what's best and could actually pay off big. And then we get cool things like Duskfade. Look at this, you know? This is just delightful. They sought to create their own thing, and they did. So yeah, just in case for people who just tuned in, we are playing the Duskfade Demo. It's called, I forget the name of the the studio. Shoot, what is it? Weird Beluga, I think it is, made this game. It's a longer demo, which probably means it's much farther along in the development process, which means we'll get it much sooner, which is nice. Oops. Oh gosh. Hang on, okay. Tim says, I mean, I'm sure he gave a fine performance, but I just wasn't enjoying the show as much in that first episode with the major change to the lead character. I mean, yeah, yes, that's the thing. That's exactly what I'm talking about. People got attached to Henry Cavill, and when someone shows up, when This is another another contentious topic. When a character looks a certain way, and then they show up, and like, it's especially a well-established character that looks a certain way, and then they show up and they look completely different, it is completely natural for the human brain to be like, you're telling me this is one character, but it doesn't look anything or act anything like the character I know. And then the whole time your brain is questioning, that's not Geralt. And then you just have to kind of build up a familiarity over time. That kind of stuff matters. It's not simple. It's not just like, I don't like the way they look. He looked fine as the Witcher, but it's totally natural. The example I always give, it's like, what if one day one of your friends showed up and they looked completely different, and they kept insisting that they were your friend, and they might even sound exactly the same, but it would take you a while for your brain to be like, that's not my friend, to stop saying that's not my friend. It's completely natural. That's why on a very basic level, that's why race swaps and gender swaps kind of rub people the wrong way, because the characters don't look the same. It has nothing to do with racism or misogyny, it's just the characters don't look the same. You can avoid that completely if you create your own cool IP. Press LB to unleash an energy blast and deal heavy damage.
Surprise!
Awesome. Ah. It's like a little shotgun blast. I will say, mechanically, something feels a little off with how the Z targeting. Oh, I died. Sorry. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm glad that I'm kind of glad it didn't like fade, and the little bird was like, "It's okay, I'll take you back," and then it rewinds time. But that would kind of mess with the whole. It'd be like in BioShock Infinite, to bring it back full circle to BioShock Infinite, where she pulls you from a different reality, hypothetically. Duskfade official release is going to be in a few months, August 13th, 2026. Alright guys, you all heard it. Go wishlist Duskfade. Alright, so what I was going to say, the Z targeting, I feel like it lags kind of bit, like Sea-Watch. It kind of... And then when they go behind you, it doesn't automatically turn. If you go play other games of the Z-Lock, the last one I played was Zelda, the camera like forces the character that you're locked onto to be in the exact center of the screen at all times. Here it lags a bit, and it's just a little jarring. It's a little not what I expected. Again, not a huge deal, but wow, I am just not doing well. Alright, I'm going to actually focus and stop nitpicking. Focus on this biggin. Yeah. I gotta back up the chat a bit. Let's see. Alright, hang on, let me... Eamon said, try that, and the new stuff almost always flops. That's why they co-opt existing franchises, taking them over and to push their own BS stories while ignoring established lore canon. I know, it is much more of a risk. I understand that. Which is why big studios won't take that risk. You know? But it can work. Pragmata was completely new. I don't know what its sales numbers were, but it's a great game and everyone should play it. Go play Pragmata. It's a really good game. It's completely new IP with fun characters, and you'll have a great gaming experience. Tim says, okay, so on a different note, I wasn't here early enough to bring this up yesterday, but Deca Duck reminded me that my kids and I had a joke when they were little. Up with other prefixes for animals. We had Gigapig, Kilo Chicken, and Terra Cow. That's awesome. Deca Duck was also fun, but I believe it's only 2 developers, so it's gonna be a while before that game is done. But go play the Deca Duck demo as well. It'll if you got a Mega Man X itch that needs a scratching, you will enjoy that game. It's a short demo though. It only takes about 20 minutes, but it's fun. Easy to catch Bongo when he's monologuing. I need to get a soundboard, and one of them will be Syndro from Incredibles, and I'll just hit, "Ah, you caught me monologuing," and I'll just hit that whenever I start monologuing. Oops.
No problem.
Yeah, definitely support their Kickstarter too. I have in the previous live stream, I have a link to their. This is the first ladder. Can I go up this ladder? Why can't I go up this ladder? Why put a ladder here if I can't go up it? Oh, this doesn't go anywhere, but still. Okay, never mind. Yeah, go support Deca Duck in their Kickstarter. Okay, whatever. Why can't I get up there? It's bothering me now. There we go. Okay.
Here I come.
Ooh, new enemies.
That was neat.
That was neat. Neato. I like that bell mechanic. It both shows you where to go, and it's like, that's a cool screenshot right there. That shows the environment. That's really cool. Well done, art designers. Can I can. Boing. Oop. Boing.
I'm coming for you.
Ow.
That was awesome.
enemies are pretty aggressive, I will say. They're not like in other games where one enemy engages you and the others just wait. They just they just all go for you, and very Dark Soulsy in that you just kind of have to always be moving. This reminds me of the big digger machines in the Matrix. An old classic for for those of you youngins out there, but boing. Since the majority of my audience is probably about my age, then everybody probably knows what I'm talking about. Worth it? Eamon says the last known sales numbers were from 2 weeks after Pragmata launched, with over 2 million units sold, which is over a month ago. They've likely picked up a few million more by now, especially with all the press it was getting a few weeks ago. That's good. I hope that game succeeds. It's got good gameplay. That's the best thing about it, and the story's decent-ish. So that's a prime. That game is a prime example of that, and I would also say Resident Evil 8 is a prime example of games with great gameplay, and how it can always be pointed to how gameplay is the most important thing when it comes to if a game is quote-unquote good or not. And people who say they value story over gameplay, again, I will challenge you. Think of your top 10 games. I bet you almost all of them have great gameplay instead of just a great story. Like, they probably have great gameplay and a great story, or great gameplay and a meh story. Oh, that's right. Watching all those people react to the ending, quote unquote. Nearly everyone was surprised that there was no one to intercept Diana when she landed. I think, like, they thought something bad was gonna happen. Is that? Little bob and weave here. Yeah, spoilers for Pragmata. We'll try not to spoil it, but no one trusts the government. Yeah, but again, like, that's not that's the thing. I think everyone is very pessimistic, and there are like, as I was saying, the game does have some deeper themes to it, and brings up the idea of AI and how 3D printing could change everything. You know, it could have gone really dark at points. It hints it, but it doesn't. It is, despite what it looks like, it is quite a light-hearted story, and the characters keep it that way. Almost to a point where it doesn't make any sense that the main character, Hugh, is not freaking out more, but that's not what they were trying to communicate, so it is what it is. So it's nice to get a game with a more positive vibe to it. And I think that that's what they were expecting. They were expecting the ending to be a bit more depressing. Not sad happy, but just depressing. And that's why it's nice to play a game like Duskfade here. Clearly, bad things happen in this world, but it's a feel-good game, and I feel good playing it. The story paints corpos and the government as evil. I wouldn't say evil. I would say just they were trying to do their thing. They were trying to make money, and you know, the antagonist of the game was created by, I don't think this is a big spoiler, but if it is, I don't know, mute me or something. But the antagonist of the game was not motivated by the corporation or anything like that. No, upon reflection. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd say evil. I would say blinded, but even that, like, it's just one plot point as to how how the antagonist was created. It wasn't. I don't feel it was very present in the story as much. The positive theme of family and adoption and being a father is way more prevalent than any negative theme that comes from corporations are bad. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you play Pragmata and you walk away with the main theme being, the main message of the game being corporations are evil, then I think you've missed the point of the game. You could say that's one of the sub-themes. I would accept that. But, you know. I mean, we don't know where this game's gonna go. We could say that this catastrophe was obviously caused by some sort of scientific undertaking with time. But the theme of the game does, at least so far, doesn't seem to be that scientific endeavors are evil. That's what I'm trying to say. I like these mushrooms. Pragmata, a story about the evil borns of unclear prompts. Yeah, sorry, it took me so long to... Can you blast break the orange crystals? Oh, man. Probably.
That's better.
I've learned that... I've learned that when you ask me a question like that, Eamon, it's more of a statement. It's more of a, hey, you can blast break those crystals. Pop that ink bubble.
That was close. Take this.
Wish I could jump a bit higher. I can only do that blast break when... after I hit a certain amount of things. Could you please break those orange crystals? Eamon's much more gentle with his direction than Seek the Sky is. Seek the Sky just like, you're going the wrong way. You need to do this. Stop doing that. We gotta find some orange crystals. I feel like I'm gonna encounter some gnomes here, digging around for mithril. Ooh, another cog for an upgrade that I don't know how to do. I keep getting these cogs, but I don't know how to upgrade anything. Oh, okay, here we go. Locked, locked. Oh, my file entry system. Interesting, okay. Gnomes, you mean dwarves? Yeah, either or. Gnome dwarves. Yes, you're right, dwarves. I should have said dwarves. Okay. That's cool. Look at that. Jeez. I don't think the rails are the way to go. This is really weird. Why has the cuckoo been doing that? I haven't noticed it directing me like that. Very pretty. I can't use my blast thing because I don't have I don't have any whatever it is that gives me my blast thing. You can sonic surf on the rails in the trailer. Not sure if that was added to the demo. Ah. Yeah, I can't do the blast thing. I need some sort of energy that I wasn't paying attention to as how to get that energy. Ah, another warp thingy. Where can I use those cogs? That's what I want to know. Okay. Does this guy have anything more for me to buy? Look at my goods. Yes. Why can't I get that? Chronoblast does more damage and reaches far. Multicolored flask. Oh, I need cogs. Okay, that's what I use the cogs for, to upgrade. Alright. What could it be for? Someone will surely find a use for it. Do you want to... Sure. Cogs are used to purchase new skills, yes. I figured that out all on my own. Tim says, looking this game up yesterday, the internet described it as clock punk, which made me like it more. Don't know why. Yeah, clock punk is a good way. Not very steam. It's not very steamy. But yes, clock punk is a good way to put it. Hey guy. This place smells like farts. Claude. And here I was about to tell you that Master Sonia's old workshop is at the end of this tunnel. But you're right, I can't even think straight with this stink. Yeah, I can almost taste it. Thank you for bringing us down here. The bird can smell? Just not paying attention there. Oh, this is... Look at this area. This is nice. So that Eamon says they finalized the numbers for Next Fest. There are 4,397 demos during this event. Also, each game can only ever participate in a single Next Fest. Wow, that's a lot. That's very high stakes. That would be very depressing if your game didn't get any play. You clearly underestimate the powers of the great and powerful Elira. What's that from? That sounds so familiar. Something from our childhood. Run, 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 run. Oh, I forgot I can do a long jump. Boing.
Let's do this.
Yeah, okay, when I hit enemies, then my thing refills. That looks like a purple Majin Buu. Oh, the one who built the bird? Did I spell her name wrong? She's your sister in the game you're playing. Okay. You know I don't pay attention to details like that. Master Clockmaker. The 6th workshop. Should be able to do like a long jump. Bird o'clock. Nobody needs these crystals. What do you want? So are you sure there's none of these clockmakers left? After 150 years? Oh sure, they're alive and well, just kicking around. You're 10 seconds away from getting your skull pecked in. I'm both like curious as to why this guy and his sister are the only humans. And also I don't really care. At the same time, I also don't really care. I think it's just funny how I want to know where these people came from and why they're the only humans. It says, "Oh, how to slow down Bongo? Put pots, boxes, and other destructible objects outside the main path." I like to check everything, okay? Listen, they created a fun world that's fun to explore, and I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Really, it's not my fault. It's the developer's fault. It's all their fault. You can get mad at them. It's just, you know, ooh, shiny objects. Oh, definitely was not supposed to go that way.
No problem.
Okay, there.
Another one.
This is just such a cool world. I love it. I love how it looks, just how it feels. Yeah, clock punk is a great way to put it. Sure, no door will open when I hit it yet. Alright, listen. Okay. In Banjo-Kazooie, later in the game, when you make it to Rusty Bucket Bay, there are these portholes on the ship, and they don't look anything different. They don't look different texture-wise from the rest of the ship. And the only way to figure out that you can actually break them is to try to break them, and that's it. You just have to experiment. Like, can I break this glass? And then you hit it, and it shatters, and then you can get in. So I'm going off of that mentality. I don't know what's breakable and what's not yet. The door should be breakable. I think they should add that in. Oh my goodness. A moth with a harp on her head. One of the doors will break one day. Thomas, take these grappling hooks to Crania's team. They should come in handy inside the caves. Just an observation. I feel like I feel like an animal at the zoo. Like, people are just observing me. I guess I am kind of like that. Meant to entertain. Like, see that cupboard right there? Like, can I break that door open? I want to know. Arpeggio, it's been so long. Oh, this Arpeggio. By the 4th and the 5th, do my eyes behold young Zirian? Who's this butterfly? Cuckoo, meet Arpeggio, the best musician of all Ticktown. He left for a trip and haven't seen him since. Where have you been? It's a pleasure to meet you, Cuckoo. My dear new friend, I am glad to see that Zirian has someone on whom he can depend. Wandering through the vast world, my eyes detected marvels, no doubt, by clockmakers erected. Inventions so ingenious they could only be the work of a clockmaking prodigy. I stumbled upon the Clockwork Academy, a place where great knowledge is sealed, though, despite my best efforts, my pushing and pulling the door simply would not yield. Yeah, I know, see, the doors don't open. Even the NPC acknowledges it.
Huh? Grandpa!
Gramps used to tell us all kinds of stories about it, but I thought they were just legends. I was going over Mountain Cinder, homeward bound, when I was stopped in my tracks by an infernal sound. The volcano awoke with uncontrollable ire, covering the lands with lava and fire. I tried to find the courage to carry on, but my wish was denied by these inkish spawn, and so I had no choice to take refuge here until the fire. Oh, it's speaking in rhyme. I didn't even notice he was speaking in rhyme until now. And so I had no choice to take refuge here until the fire is gone and my path is clear. Yeah, we've been fighting those weird, icky black monsters ever since we left Tick Town. The road back should be safe now, so please be careful. And now I know not when I shall see you again, but I have something which might help you till then. In this very workshop this contraption laid, perhaps if used well, it could be of great aid. Yeah, a grappling hook. Latch on to specific anchor points in the environment and zip toward them at high speed. I shall head to TikTok Town without further delay, but do stop by the inn when you come back that way. Tim says it's a musical term, pronounced arpeggio. Well, I'm gonna call him arpeggio now. No, I'm kidding. Tim says, remember the keyholes in Banjo 1? How many hours did we try to make them do something? Yep. There were such cool Easter eggs with no function, yeah. And the hunt for the ice key sandcastle puzzles. OG Banjo was such a troll. Yeah, it was. No, Rare should have taken them out. They left them in. I mean, it was fun that they left them in. It was fun to kind of explore, but... So, the story with that is... Basically what they intended was to use a function in the N64 where you can pull the game out and insert another cartridge, and the RAM was enough to hold in something new. And it's supposed to work with Banjo-Tooie. So you'd encounter that ice crystal, the ice key, pull the cartridge out and put Banjo-Tooie in, and then you could progress. But they never did that. They never finished it. So they just decided to leave it in the game and let players just kind of wander why it's there, which is kind of mean. Bongo's the king of pronouncing things. Kratos would approve. Oops. I'm Spider-Man. Yes, I mispronounce things and I misunderstand people's comments. That's what I do here. I must collect all the money. That's what I should do. I should just intentionally mispronounce names. It won't be hard because I'll do it unintentionally. That gets people really upset online. Back in the good old days of gaming, that little cutscene of like going through that door and then showing the latch, that would never have happened. The developers would be like, I just gotta figure it out. They gotta go back and explore, and you know, I led them right there. Why didn't they see that? I can't actually, when I do that, the camera doesn't actually help me see the next one. So it is a little like a leap of faith. Like, unless I line it up perfectly. Like, watch. Oops. Oops. Oh, never mind. Don't watch that. Close your eyes, quick. Okay, like, it slings me that way, and then I have to re-target onto it. I don't know. It's not a problem. It's fine. Not a big deal. Just me being bad at video games. Ever since you told me to break the red crystal, I have not found a red crystal. Wow, jeez. You have, like, no iframes. Like, if you get hit, you can get hit immediately after that. Maybe add a bit more of a hit effect in when you get hit. Maybe that'd be helpful. I don't know. Barrel. These ones explode. Boing. Treasure chest.
What's this?
Eamon says, bit of a side note. What are your favorite colors? 1 primary, 2 secondary. I like blue and orange. That's kind of the color scheme I got going for my own little frame. I like blue and orange. I always liked it when I played Turtles in Time on the SNES, and you get to the level where you are riding the hover bikes or the hoverboards. You have to fight Krang, and it, whatever 2 turtles you are, it flashes their 2 colors. I always liked it when it was blue and orange. Blue, orange, and I don't know what goes with blue and orange. Yellow. I don't know my colors. Okay, so I got a hit. Yeah, I get... Oh, man, it's hard to navigate the camera while doing that. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, jeez. Okay. I think I know what I need to do here. Yeah! That was harder than it looked, guys. Pink? Pink goes with blue and orange? Does it really? What would you choose for your thematic colors, Eamon? What's your perfect Sunday? I'm sorry, what's your perfect Saturday?
Surprise!
music switched up. A little more upbeat here. This is this game feels like the whole natural progression of the hub world design that was popularized in the PS1 and 64 era, where there's no loading zones because we don't need those anymore for these types of games. But it's very clear that the hub world is, you know, Tick Town, and I've now entered. I went through the transition world, and now I'm in the next area. I've missed those segmented games. Oh, here we go. Let's see if this works. Nope. You were wrong, Eamon. You led me astray. A little Mario 64 action there. How the bolts. Does Master Sonia expect us to crack open this giant geode? It's as hard as diamonds. She trusts us, and I'll trust her. I'll pick at it day and night if I need to. We better have loads of Starstone, otherwise this would have been all a giant waste of time. Of course it does. The Master's tested it herself. How much Starstone would be enough to power an entire city? She's amazing. Rumble's reporting I got 43 viewers right now. Not sure where they're all watching from, but maybe Twitch or Kick. But thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hang on, I'm not monitoring the... Let me see something here. To-do. Just want to check one thing. Nope, just me. Maybe X? So people are watching? I don't know. Or Rumble Studio is just lying to me to make me feel better about myself. Okay, look at this area. This is cool. I'm getting pretty good at this. Oops. Everybody ignore that. It's just like those videos in Elden Ring where people take they take such a long time to set up a jump, and they're like doing this and this for like 5 minutes, and then they face this way and they want to roll. But in Elden Ring, if you hit a direction and roll, you'll roll, but if you don't, you'll just hop backwards. And they hit the button before they hit a direction, and they just jump right off a cliff backwards. A lot of videos like that. Eamon says, looking at past color schemes I've used, my preference would lean towards darker blues like royal blue, haze purple. Though I like the green and white along with gold and silver. Oh yeah, gold and silver, green and white. There's some... I like those. Black, yeah. That's my color. Channeling the inner Johnny Cash. The man in black. I got a coin. An ancient coin. See, they gave me two things to refill my health, but I can only carry one. Wow. That's really cool. Wow. That's awesome. I want to know who did the art direction for this game, because these environments are really cool. This is boss time.
Do you want to die?
Oh, dang.
Really?
Ow. Wow, we went from kid-friendly Disney to not kid-friendly Disney. Oh, I can probably bat those back at him. Where are you going? How do we get up there? Jeez. Beats. The beats dropping. Ow. What is happening? I gotta get up there before he, before the beat drops. And I died. Shoot, I don't think it's that way. It's this way. Oh no. He's about to drop the beat. Not the heavy metal guitars. Dang it. I'm gonna die. This guy's design is on point. His roar is terrifying. Yeah, I love the design of this boss. He is intimidating. Wrath, I'm seeing a Seven Deadly Sins theme. Oh yeah. And the clouds are lazy. They're sloth. Do you want to die? Howling Geode. Alright, let's give this guy another.
Do you want to die?
What?
My thoughts exactly. Gotta keep timing those. Dang it. Okay. It's not that way. It's this way. Did I get him? Ow, 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 ow. Okay. So definitely want to put distance between myself and him when he does that. Jeez. Dang it. Can I make that? It's a good thing I can grab onto the ledges. I love how it was all whimsical. And now we got the heavy metal guitar. Shoot. This way? I'm gonna need that. It's gonna make me do this. Hit him. Yes! Yes! That was cool. That was a fun boss fight.
The Academy came to be over 1 century ago. They were quite something, weren't they?
Grandpa, you're not healthy. You've had that cough for weeks and it's only getting worse. Let's just go see Dr. Mehta after lunch.
Sweetheart, I'm fine. When you get to my age, some gears just don't turn like they used to. That's all.
It's not your age. You're sick. We can't cure age, but we can cure sickness.
Are you kidding? Grandpa's as strong as an oak. Look at him. He'll be chopping down trees again in no time. He still has to beat his own record and cut down a tree in less than 4 swings.
Now that's something I'm not sure I can still do, kids.
Are you two listening to yourselves? How can you be joking about this? Grandpa Tristan, this is serious. I won't just sit here and wait until you get worse.
Oh, I just need to rest a little, my star. I'll be as good as new.
You're being reckless. If something happens to you, what will we do, huh? Do you want to die or something? Okay, fine. Knock yourself out.
Lyra, don't say that.
And you, stop being so naive and grow up.
Ah, she'll get over it. I think. Grandpa, you are okay, right?
Of course.
Nice little flashback there. See you later, Old Wolfman. Thanks for hanging out. In my head, what the springs was that? I'm not sure, but I remember that day. That's when things started to go downhill. I could feel her anger, her frustration, her hopelessness. Yes, I felt like something burning inside. We couldn't really understand how she felt. Not until it was too late. It was obvious she wasn't okay. Oh, it grinds my gears to think about it. I know she wasn't okay, but I didn't give her the right to say those things to Grandpa. What would you know? You're just some weird bird she built on a whim. Sure, but maybe that's why I understand her pain when you obviously couldn't. Nice. Character conflict. Yeah, that fight was great. The boss was intimidating. Took effort. I mean, I did die once. Um, it did not have the my biggest pet peeve with bosses is when you have to wait around to attack them. This was all purely based on skill. How fast could I get to him? How well I could avoid his attacks, and I could, if I wanted to, I could have tried to damage rush him, but I would have died. See you later, Tim. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, this was a great boss fight. What else was I gonna say? I liked how the music reflected not just like the overall theme of the fight, but in those sections, the music like built up to the chorus of metal guitars that let you know how soon he was going to actually like unleash his big AoE attack. Really well designed. I liked that fight. That was a lot of fun. Both in like gameplay and in just artistic design as well.
Huh, what's this?
I like the flashback. I like the introduction of the sister. They're two very clearly different characters. Even the bird is different. And you know, it's not all happy go lucky with this kid. He can get angry, he can get frustrated. I like it. I approve of it. Not that you guys need my approval, but seriously, well done, guys. This is such a great demo, and it's going to be a great game when it finally releases. That's it. Perfect timing. Yeah, everyone, thank you for watching. Looks like no matter what platform you're watching on right now, thanks for hanging out. If you're on X, Rumble, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, check out Duskfade. I think Eamon said it's going to come out in August, so give it a wish list, like its stuff on social media. We need more studios willing to put out their new intellectual property to create, new and unique stories to kind of challenge the the AAA gaming sphere a bit. Thanks for suggesting this one, Eamon. I really enjoyed it. So definitely gonna pick this one up once it releases. All right, we're a little over time right now, but thanks for watching, everybody. As I said, this will be my last stream for a couple weeks. I'm going on vacation. Kind of like a Twilight of Duskfade. Kind of like a Twilight, yeah. Kind of goes well with Twilight Princess and Dusklight and whatnot. But yeah, so yeah, I'm going on vacation for about 2.5 weeks. Sadly, my main channel will probably be inactive. I just did not have the time to pre-record episodes. I recorded like 1 or 2, which may or may not debut. Maybe I'll put them up there, but we'll see. And then my shorts channel on YouTube, and of course the other ones that will continue to have shorts. I'll pre-schedule those, so those will go up. But yeah, I will be kind of MIA for about 2.5 weeks. But Eamon says, yep, tons more of that came from. It'll be interesting to see what the top 50 demos will be by the end of the event. Yeah. I hope this one makes it. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Well, everybody, Eamon, Tim, Old Wolfman, I know you guys have left already, but thanks for hanging out. Everybody else, again, thank you for watching. Please go check out some of my other my previous streams, full of fun gameplay, but also interesting conversation. I try to on the streams, I try to put timestamps in so you can see like the kind of topics we discuss, which sometimes range from things that have absolutely nothing to do with video games to everything to do with video games. So yeah, thank you for watching, everybody, and have a great couple weeks, and I will see you in early July. Hang on, Eamon said, slide into my DMs if you get bored during the vacation. Yes, I will have internet access, so Eamon, I'll we'll be in touch, buddy. All right, guys. See you later.